Hey guys, welcome back to another video today. For this video, I'm going to open something a little older. We're going back to 2007. We're going to open a hobby box here of 2007 Upper Deck Future Stars. Pretty cool product. I got a couple of these cards in my personal collection, but never opened a box and thought, you know what, found this box. It was reasonably priced and thought, what the heck, let's give it a rip on the channel. Collect themed inserts numbered to $9.99 or less. You can see the old school there rookie card logo that Upper Deck had. Theme numbered inserts. We are supposed to get one autograph per box on average, one rookie autograph per box on average. So there's lots of big names in here that you have the potential to pull, like early Justin Verlander has autographs in here. Andrew Miller has autographs in here. Mr. Performance Enhancing Drugs himself, Ryan Braun from the Brewers, he's got autographs in here. Prince Fielder has autographs in here. Let's see, Hunter Pence has autographs in here. There's triple autographs that in here. The biggest one that I remember from the checklist, there is a triple autograph in here. It's got Miguel Cabrera, Vladimir Guerrero, and Albert Pujols, all auto on the same card. So there's potential for big stuff in here. I never go into these expecting to hit anything big like that, but you never know. Never expect it, but you always hope for it. So there's lots of different autographs in here, and the autographs of guys who never made anything of themselves other than potential big leaguers, and maybe they had, they played a third of an inning in the big league, something like that. But here we go. 2007 Upper Deck Future Stars baseball. We also have Daisuke Matsuzaka for the Boston Red Sox. He's got autographs in here. Little information on the back there, no odds, anything like that. So we're going to get into it. It does have lots of prospects that you could get. It does have Hall of Famers and the veteran players in here also. So like the Chipper Jones and the Derek Jeters and those guys they're all in here also. So let's see what it is all about. There's the design. I do have, like I said, I have a couple of these in my personal collection, but never opened a box, never had gotten an autograph out of here. So first card was Ray Durham. There's Todd Helton for the Rockies. Todd Helton was an awesome hitter. There's Grady Sizemore. He was a pretty nice player. And there is Brian Roberts. So let's check out the back. Pretty nice design. I really like the design of them. So we'll have to look for anything numbered, any foils, anything like that, and maybe we'll get a big autograph. You never know. Never know. So there's the back. Got a nice little write-up there. Got their stats. Pretty cool design. So first pack, we just hit some base cards, which are okay with that. We don't want to spoil the fun. Get our autograph out of the first pack, do we? All right. Looks like we got more base cards. So we're looking at 24 packs of 4 cards, so won't be too long. Nick Markakis recently retired, had a pretty awesome career. David Wright, nice player there. Adrian Gonzalez and Ian Kinsler. So a couple of guys that just recently retired and had, probably not Hall of Fame careers, but I think Nick Markakis may get a little bit of Hall of Fame love. I don't think he's going to make it in, but I think he'll get a little bit of love. There's Victor Martinez. Pretty nice career there with the Cleveland Indians. Jason Bay, another guy lots of guys who had, pretty good careers that probably aren't going to make the Hall of Fame, but Juan Pierre, speedster there, and Garrett Atkins. So these are pretty nice cards. They're on a pretty thick, they're not paper thin like the, like flagship Topps is. They're a little bit thicker than your flagship Topps product. But overall, this is fairly reasonable for one guaranteed autograph. I think the box was, I want to say, was it $74.99, something like that, $79.99. So there's Torrey Hunter. Nice player there for the Twins. We got Roy Oswalt. There's Kurt Schilling, Mr. Bloody Sock, and Ryan Zimmerman. Now that's a very early Ryan Zimmerman. I believe, I want to say his rookie was 06, maybe 05. I think it was 06 though. So an early Ryan Zimmerman there for the Washington National. That's a pretty nice one. Still looking for some sort of a numbered parallel, some inserts, anything. There's the Big Donkey, Adam Dunn. Jeff Francoeur for the Braves is a nice one there. Johnny Damon. And Matt Cain. That's fairly early in his career too. Not a lot of Hall of Fame love there for Matt Cain, but he was a nice pitcher. Better than nice. He was actually a really good pitcher. Actually was a really good pitcher. Here we got something foily coming up here. I'm not sure what that is. We're going to check it out. If it's an autograph, it's an autograph, and then we'll just search for some parallels. There we go. Troy Gloss there for the Blue Jays. I wonder what point was he had not gone to the Cardinals yet. Yeah, Angels and D-backs, Blue Jays. Yeah, he'd go to the Cardinals a few years after that. Here we got here. Jake Peavey. Names are kind of in the font there. Kind of a funky little font. I don't know my font name, so I don't know what it is. There's Rocco Baldelli. And let's see what this is. See if it's an autograph. It's a twin. It is not an autograph, which is okay. Glenn Perkins. Not too shabby. This is numbered out of 500. Number 64 out of 500. So you can see the difference there. It's pretty obvious. The base and then the foil numbered parallels. Glenn Perkins wasn't a bad pitcher. So we'll set him up back here for now. Because it is a numbered parallel. Or a numbered insert. I guess it's more of an insert. It's not really a parallel. There's another Hall of Famer, John Smoltz. These cards are pretty glossy. You can see the reflection there. I don't think you have a whole lot of fear of them bricking together. I guess the potential's there, but they're not like ultra glossy, like 92 Fleer Ultra or anything like that. Carlos Beltran, there's another Hall of Famer there. Vladdy Sr. Now would be a good time to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't yet, I would really appreciate that. Go ahead and give me a subscribe here. We can get to 500. And then just keep on trucking all the way to the top. Freddie Sanchez. There's a nice defensive player there for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Johan Santana. There's Big Papi. Take a closer look there at Big Papi. And CC Sabathia. So Hall of Famer David Ortiz, future Hall of Famer, hopefully, of CC Sabathia. Had a great career. All right, what else? What do we got here? Anything? No base. We just got base in this one. So Aaron Harang, Carlos Lee, Richie Sexson, and Paul Konerko. Paul Konerko was a great player also. So, I wish he'd get some Hall of Fame. I'm not sure when he, not positive when Paul Konerko retired. But he's one of those guys that, you know, had a pretty good career and will be on the, you know, he'll get some Hall of Fame love. Chances are he won't make it, but he'll get some love. There's a guy who gets lots of love all the time. Ken Griffey Jr., well-deserved love, I must say. So Ken Griffey Jr. in the Cincinnati Reds. I'm going to put it up here. It's just a base card, but, I mean, it's Griffey. Andrew Jones, hopefully he gets in the Hall of Fame. You have Chris Carpenter. I liked watching Chris Carpenter play. Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard was on his way to the Hall of Fame before injuries took care of that. But Chris Carpenter. It was always fun watching Chris Carpenter pitch. He was pretty gritty. Jimmy Rollins, Lance Berkman, Big Puma. There's Gary Sheffield. Wish he could get in the Hall of Fame. And Jeff Kent, who's another guy who probably should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, Jeff Kent's one of the best second basemen of all time. He just wasn't known for being the nicest guy. Wasn't the nicest guy. He didn't get along with people. He was kind of rude, but he probably has the stats to get in the Hall of Fame, but I don't know, he's just wasn't the nicest guy. And when you don't make friends with the writers, the people who vote, Joe Mauer should be a Hall of Famer. Hanley Ramirez and Ricky Weeks. Yeah, when you don't make friends with the people who vote, they tend to hold grudges. And they thought, I'm not going to put you in the Hall of Fame. Chase Utley. Maglio Ordonez is a nice one. There's Mike Piazza. Man, it's weird. There's we see Steven Drew. It's weird seeing these guys in these uniforms that they're usually not in. See, Mike Piazza had a year with partial year there with the Padres, and then he went on to the Oakland A's, but the end of his career. But seeing them in these uniforms, that's kind of weird. So I like kind of weird. So I'm going to put Piazza up there in his Oakland A's uniform. We got to get something up there. We've got lots of base cards in here. Still looking for that one autograph, unless we get, unless Upper Deck Paninis me and they hit me with the on average junk. There's King Felix. I think his rookie was 05. So this is a pretty early Felix Hernandez. Another guy who was shoo-in for the Hall of Fame, but lots of injuries. Carlos Zambrano. Being a Cardinals fan, I hated him. Hated Carlos Zambrano, but Scott Rowland better get in the Hall of Fame. Scott Rowland, one of the best third basemen, I would say, of all time. One of the best. And he's not the best, but he was one of the best. There's the D-Train. Dontrell Willis. There's Chris Duncan. Chris Duncan is I would say he is a Cardinals legend here. Eric Chavez and Ben Sheets, a couple of nice players there. But Chris Duncan, his dad was a pitching coach for the Cardinals for a long time with Tony La Russa. Nice player. Chris Duncan was retired early, ended up passing away from a brain tumor, actually, a few years ago. So he's kind of a legend here in the St. Louis area. Was a pretty nice player. Great guy. Here we got Rafael Furcal. Talk about some nice defense there. There's Bobby Abreu on the Yanks. There's Miguel Cabrera and Hall of Famer there, Jim Thome. So Miguel Cabrera, it's a pretty nice one. Still with the Marlins. Jim Thome. All right, Upper Deck, don't Panini me. Give me my autograph. Why don't you just throw that? I think they just need to. This box has just been sitting at the baseball card exchange with a Pujols and Miguel Cabrera triple autograph in there with Vladdy. It's just waiting for me to open it. So here we go. We got Justin Morneau, Ramos. Is that Ramos Ramirez? Yeah, Ramos Ramirez, Connor Jackson, and there we go. There's Justin Verlander. So not a rookie. He had a rookie in 2005 Topps draft picks. It was a draft pick card. We'll sit Verlander over here. Okay. Sit him back here so he can peek over. Move these up. Peeking back in the corner there. All right. Let's get something else numbered. We need something else numbered. Something shiny. There's something shiny. You ask, you receive. Let's see what it is. Maybe it's another parallel. Come on, give me a Hall of Famer parallel. There's Alfonso Soriano, Brandon Webb. There's Chipper Jones. And our next is a Cardinal. It looks like Chris Carpenter. That's the Chris Carpenter, and that is a Chris Carpenter foil parallel. Well, yeah, pretty cool. Numbered out of 199. Numbered out of a 199. I will take that. That's a nice looking card. With the cardinal red in the background there. Chris Carpenter. Love watching Chris Carpenter pitch. I said that earlier. Say it again, but he was fun. He was definitely a fiery competitor. You want to throw that cliche out there? Well, it's a cliche because it's true. All right, we got Nick Johnson here. There's Ichiro Suzuki. That's pretty cool. Oh, check it out. Who we got next? Mr. 700. We got Ichiro and we have Albert Pujols. So a couple of nice Cardinals cards here, followed by Prince Fielder. Cecil's little baby boy. Prince Fielder could hit that ball out of the ballpark, that's for sure. He was another guy watching his at-bats. Man, it was fun watching Prince Fielder hit. All right, looks like we got something coming up here. Not sure if it's an autograph. It's a Seattle Mariner. We're going to go with it. Maybe it's an auto. We're going to go with it. Nick Swisher. Jose Reyes. Jason Giambi. And let's see what we've got here. We got a Seattle Mariner. Can't tell who that is. That's probably why, because it's Cesar Jimenez. And there is our autograph. Clear Path to Greatness autograph, rookie auto, Cesar Jimenez. Well, it's not Justin Verlander, but it is Cesar Jimenez. So we'll look up Cesar Jimenez and we'll see what he did. Maybe there's some Seattle Mariners fans out there who remember Cesar Jimenez and can tell me anything about him in the comments. If you know anything about him, let me know. Nomar Garciaparra, looking so wrong in the Los Angeles Dodgers uniform there. There's Pudge, Miguel Tejada, and Travis Hafner. Excuse me. Got some allergies working here. Working on me. All right. Derek Lee. Roy Halladay, who was actually best friends with Chris Carpenter in the Hall of Fame himself. Zach Duke and Michael Young. Michael Young was a good player. He was a really good player for the Texas Rangers. Look at those. 204 hits, 216 hits, 221 hits, 217 hits in those years. Look at that batting average. 314, 331, 313, 306. He was heck of a good hitter, that's for sure. All right, we got two left here. See if we can get lucky and pull something else out of our last couple packs here. Howie Kendrick, Josh Beckett, Yomesh, and the Professor Greg Maddux in his Padres gear. I will always remember, even though he started with the Cubs and pitched, Greg Maddux became Greg Maddux when he went to the Atlanta Braves. And our last pack here, looks like we got base again. There's Aroyd with the Yanks. We got Barry Zito. Barry Zito's a good pitcher. Mark Teixeira. And our final card, let's see if we can figure out who it is without looking at the name. You know who that is? Royals, number 35. Who is that? Maybe that's why I couldn't figure it out. Emil Brown. I vaguely remember the name, but I can't tell you anything about him. So there we go. There's 2017 Upper Deck Future Stars. Fun little rip. Pretty base heavy. Lots of base. We did get a couple numbered. Got the Glenn Perkins All-Star Prospects out of 500. The nice Chris Carpenter Red Parallel out of 199. And we have one of the greatest Seattle Mariners prospects of all time, Cesar Jimenez. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. look at 2007 Upper Deck Future Stars. Remember, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.